comes with, so you get 30 stickers for $5. You can upload your own photos as well as just these preset images. Some personal photos here, like my dog, my hair, my drawings, as well as some baking stuff. But I also have a bunch of these pre-designed images as well. So when you upload them, they don't tell you this, but some of that does get cut off. Like right now the picture is complete. This is a picture, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So look, this is a picture of my dog. But once you peel off the layer, you do get some of your photo does get cut off, as you can see right here. So with certain images, you want to be careful that you keep that in mind. It's a little bit difficult when you're uploading your images to tell what's going to get cut off and what's not. So I'm going to show you another example. Here's a picture of Evie, a drawing I did of Evie. When I peel it off, if you look at the edges, some of that ear gets cut off. So there's some image right here that just gets cut off. So you want to keep that in mind. I wish there were guidelines when you're uploading these pictures on what the size should be so that you don't get anything important cut off. Otherwise, besides that, I do enjoy these stickers. I think they're a fun way of adding something special to your journals or your agendas. So here's how I use it in mine. I have a picture of my best friend Anika here. And I just put it on the day of her birthday. Actually, I kind of messed up and it wasn't really her birthday, but so here's another example. I put up a picture of my brother and I put it on his birthday. So these are fun, they're cute. I do recommend them. And let's move on to the pens. So this is the box in which you get your pens in, and it has a nice little clasp that kind of bends in here. These pens have kind of a floral design going down the length of them, and they do have a very fine point. Now this doesn't bleed through, which is really nice. They're pigmented, they don't bleed through, they dry very fast, and you don't have to worry about smearing them, which I greatly enjoy. Because that's sometimes an issue. I wouldn't, color coding agendas is fine if you know that you can stick to it. I'm trying to get to a page where I have it. So here's some of the color codedness. Sometimes it's just too messy for me, like I'll lose track of what pens for what. With this set, it's fine if you can keep them all in a set, but normally I don't color code just because it does take a certain amount of effort, and I kind of like things to be effortless and to use your, if you think having a color coded system is going to affect the way you use your stuff, I wouldn't recommend it. Like these pens kind of help me out a little bit, so it's a little bit easier for me now to color code things. But if it's too much of a hassle for you, I would just use these casually, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to assign a certain color for each subject or for each event if you think it's just more of a hassle for you to keep up with, if that makes sense. So this is the envelope the stuff came in, and it also came with a free little sticker. So that's it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, then feel free to contact me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.